Mike Wang just dropped some info on the shooting in 2K26 that we was not expecting, and they got the community going crazy right now. So apparently the shooting in 2K26 wasn't as easy as we thought it was, but I don't think that's what the stats are saying.
2v98, all these fucking problems got these niggas moving late. Start feeling crowded, all these niggas want to say, fuck move out the way, fuck move out the way. 2v98, all these fucking brothers got me moving out of place. Why these niggas starting? No, it's not the time of day. Fuck move out the way, fuck move out the way. 2v98.
So right here we got a tweet from Grizzy. It says, Baluba, can you post the shooting percentages for season 3 to 8 like you did season 2? I would like to observe something. So Mike Wang dropped a bombshell and he put the community field goal percentages from 2K26 season 3 to season 8. Here are the stats right now. So in part, it says field goal percent 55.1% and 3-point shooting percent 45.1. Ante up, it says field goal percent 49.9%, 3-point percent 37.3. Bracket says 53.1%, 3-point shooting 44.9%, and then Pro-Am says 43.9%, 35.9%. So I'm gonna explain why this doesn't add up. So it all started with this tweet right here with Mike Wang. He asked, hopefully this is a little more clear. If you take 100 shots and average 40% make percentages with 0 badges, what would you expect your shot percent to climb to if you took those exact same shots but were fully badged out? As you can see, I said 61 to 70%. I didn't quite understand exactly what he was asking. From what I know now, I would probably say 51 to 60%, because he's basically asking how much should badges boost your shot. I'm thinking more so from, if I'm shooting the ball and I don't have any badges, I'm shooting 40%. I know me and how I play, I'm most likely going to get up to a 60 to 70% once I max my badges. But that's not what he's asking. He's more so asking, what percent boost do you think badges should give you? So that was that. And this kind of just like created a snowball effect for all the information we just got. So I want to point out this tweet right here. We got WAF6. He's talking about Mike Wang responding to his comment. His question was, did it say how he got those stats? Was he taking total make attempts, or was he using people's individual 3-point percentages as a data point? Baluba responded, these stat reports are total field goal attempts made. So he basically took all of the made field goal attempts and divided it by the field goal attempts to get that individual person's field goal percentage. And then he combined these stats, season 3 all the way to season 8, and that's only for one player. According to Steam, on 2K26, it is about 20,000 to 25,000 players actively on PC alone. They peaked at 52,000 plus players at one point. That's only PC, and they sold about, I think, 12 million copies of 2K26. So let's just say it's a pretty big amount of players that are on the game. What I gave you is only for one person. So we're taking all of these players from season 2 to season 8 and putting their field goal percentages from each season together to get these averages. So that shows how it's true, but that shows how little it means. The argument is that I never play these players. Where are they at? The reason that we're not seeing these players is because he's taking these statistics from season 2 all the way to season 8. So us in season 8 now, we're seeing nothing but 60% and 55%, maybe lowest like 49%. That's majority. And there's still a few outliers here and there. I might run into a couple 29%. I've seen 29%. I've seen 30%. I've seen these percents still to season 8, but you got to think about it like this. In season 2, majority of the player base wasn't shooting that good. So this can make the numbers look crazy compared to what we see now at the end of the year when we're fully maxed out. We understand the game. We understand how shooting works. We understand what's open. We're timing our shots better. We learned our jump shots and all this, that, and the third. Season 2, people still were trying to figure it out. So it kind of fluctuates the percentages of shooting. If in season 2, people were shooting 25, 30%, and then season 3, they were shooting like 35%, whatever. And then we get to season 8, where people are shooting 60%, 70%, 55%, this, that, and the third. This is a big time frame, and the numbers are so far apart. What we see now compared to what was true back then doesn't equal the same thing, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? The medium of that number, which is the average, number we get out of the middle of those numbers is going to look real low because he's taking it from season 2 all the way to season 8. Now, people will say probably skill-based matchmaking and this, that, and the third. The reason why we're not seeing these players is because skill-based matchmaking. Although that's true, I've seen terrible players in the park. Like terrible player, like black plates, brown plates. And that plate doesn't mean that you're terrible, but like, you know, I'm talking about like 30 win percents, 30 field goal percents, 16 field goal percents. Like, I've seen these players in the park, and I'm shriek hunting against a whole bunch of red plates and cheaters. So skill-based matchmaking for rec and pro-am, maybe theater too, yeah, but park is a little different. I personally don't think it's in park. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not in park. I'm gonna just say it's not that strong in park, because we're not out here, you know, just playing red plates every day. There's a lot of people that's not good at the game. Let's just be honest. A lot of people aren't good at the game, and they come in the parks, and I'm playing a bunch of cheaters and red plates, and the next game is a team full of people that's not that good. Multiple teams that's not that good. It's just the facts. But that being said, like, what Mike Wang is showing, when you think about it as far as like just recency bias, and how in season 8 we're seeing a lot better players, or not better players, but we're seeing a lot more improved players than they were in season 2 and season 3. So the numbers are going to look crazy compared to the whole entire 2K year, because in the beginning of the game we didn't know the game that much. We didn't know how to shoot. We didn't know it was open. We gradually learned the ways of shooting, and we got better over time. So we're comparing what we see right now to season 3, season 2, season 1, and it's just not what we're making it seem like, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's really all I got. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to see what 2K27 shooting look like. Hopefully it's a little bit harder. I think it still should be smaller green windows. It still should be harder. They still need to ban cheaters. Just because we see these stats don't make it easy, because we're comparing it from season 3 all the way to season 8. Mike Wang, make the game good, make the green window small, make shooting hard. And that's all I gotta say, bro. Make sure you leave a like, man. Let me know what you think down below. Drop that sub if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next one. No cap.
Some days I feel hurt. I hate good souls that get the worst. They say that God die young, but why no answer for the hurt? All these homicides, close to genocide, niggas reserve. All these